Good morning. It's another wonderful time on the program Morning Delight. My name is John Ime. We have a whole lot packaged for you. We're going to give you an exciting time on the show this morning. I'm not here in the studios alone. I'm here with Pearl Omori. Pearl, you're looking delectable this morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Hello, John. Come on. Nigeria is celebrating 65.
Of course.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Morning Delight. My name is Pearl Omori. Happy Independence. We're still in the month of October. And Morning Delight here. We have a lot lined up for you. The special guest, we have two guests for you, entertaining and one insightful, and all those segments to give you inspiration and motivation.
Of course, before we kickstart the show, we have a whole lot of segments for you. We have Words of Wisdom, of course, to kickstart your day with inspirational words. We have Fit and Fresh, yes, and of course, we have, what other segment do we have?
We have the Artville, the top stories, entertainment from international to local, and Sport Tuesdays as usual. We have your back. But before we move on, let's go on the short break.
All right, let's kickstart the show now with our first beat, which is Words of Wisdom. Let's see some inspirational quotes this morning.
Well, that was Words of Wisdom. Then moving on to our background reports. Nigeria is celebrating 65, and a lot on the lips of Nigerians, in thoughts and likewise in their lips. So let's go to the street and hear from them.
On the 1st of October, 1960, the green and white flag was raised. A nation was born free, proud, and united. Our nation marked another significant milestone in its journey to manhood, as Nigeria celebrates 65 years of independence from colonial rulers. This moment offers us an opportunity to reflect on our collective journey as we hear from the individuals who have this to say.
I think that there are more reasons to celebrate than to complain. It has always been our wish that we remain one united, indivisible country. Despite the dichotomy, whether on parts of religion, on part of politics, ethnic, tribe, we have been able to navigate our political landscape, economic landscape, religious landscape to still be celebrating Nigeria at 65. I think what we need to do more is to believe more in this entity called Nigeria.
with the renewable agenda, we have moved from hope to action. In Edo State here, His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo, in less than 1 year, has done promotion of teachers. Salaries are paid as at when due. More than 4,000 teachers across Edo State are undergoing technology training right now, so that they'll be ICT compliant. Edo is moving forward. Edo is shining with his Senator Monday Okpebholo.
In Nigeria, this is hard. This is hard. Road, snows road. Road, snows road. Food of before all the days. Rice, who they buy rice? No they. But now, rice can be gold. Many things don't change. So now our government, now we go beg, make them help us.
So far, we cannot write ourselves off in terms of sports in Africa and the world. Nigeria is a big factor, and we have our place, and nobody can take that away from us.
Nobody can say, I will do it. And that is the beauty that existed in our diversity. So to that extent, Nigeria is staying at one, which we have all contributed. Every Nigerian has contributed to it. Look at Boko Haram, look at the banditries. We have survived them and we'll keep surviving them. And it is necessary that we continue to mark the Independence Day for the younger ones to appreciate that we have come through the thick and thin, and it's been milestone.
So today, we do not only remember the past, but we look to the future, a Nigeria that shines brighter than ever. To keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done by you, me, and everyone. Let us keep the fire of independence alive.
Now you've seen that background report, and that leads us to the topic of discussion, which is Nigeria 65, an appraisal of the educational sector. As usual, we have guests to come to the studio to do justice to that topic. But before we meet our guests formally, let's see his profile. Yes, says the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Edo State, Honorable Padi Emmanuel Diagbonyamu, is one of the distant commissioner. And as usual, since we're discussing about Nigeria 65 and appraisal of the educational sector, is with us in the studio on Money Delight. It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming on Money Delight.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
Nigeria, we are celebrating our independence, and I wish you a happy belated independence celebration.
Thank you. I wish you the same.
All right. So we are looking at the education sector.
Yeah.
Let's compare the pre-independence education sector, the ones the colonial masters brought to us. And let's look at an overview. Let's compare with our present education sector. Do you think we are better off now than before?
Okay, thank you very much. Of course, we are better off now because we have improved technology. We have challenges that are different from what we used to have in the past because, you know, the world is a global village and we keep advancing. In time past, before the independence, we didn't have the kind of vehicles that we use now. You know, so you can see that the world is advancing and we have to fine-tune our programs and policies in line with the present day realities. So I will tell you that we are better off now.
Okay, you just mentioned the present state of, you talked about infrastructure.
Yeah.
We are better off now. Is there any other way?
In terms of technology, in
yes.
terms of infrastructure,
Yes.
in terms of teachers training and development, in terms of tech skills and all that, we are better off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're talking about basic education now.
Yeah.
At 65, I think there are a lot of out-of-school children right now.
Yeah.
Don't you think we're supposed to be doing better?
Yes, we are supposed, as you said, to be doing better. But you know that one of the problems we had in Nigeria is the issue of leadership. Like I will take, for instance, I'll take Edo State as a case study.
Yes.
You know, we had a lot of money injected into the education space, but when we came on board, we saw students sitting on the floor, no roof, no seats, no windows, and all that. You know, even though we are presently trying to change the narrative for out-of-school children, the governor, His Excellency Senator Mondo Gbegulu, the Ministry of Education also launched the Edu Rescue Program.
Okay.
A program that is aimed at moving the children from streets back to school.
Yeah.
You know, so that we can have a society that is more sane. Yes, you know, we have in Edo State, I'm sure you have been reading in the print media and even social media the issue of cultism and all that.
Yeah.
You know, things like that are on the increase because of the fact that people don't have access or people don't know the benefits of getting education. So we are trying as much as possible to move the children that are on the streets, that are of school age, move them from the street back to the school with the Edu Rescue Program.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of taking the children off the school, we have a disparity between the public and private schools.
Yeah.
And I think I followed some of your projects recently as regards revamping and renovating most of these public schools. So how is your administration really trying to keep up the standard of public schools in Edo?
Okay, we are doing quite a lot. You know, my conversation will be centered on practical governance, as my governor would say. I'll take, for example, the case of Amide Secondary School, abandoned, a den for criminals and armed robbers and all that. Children will have to come to school in the morning, clean the feces that they met upon resumption before they start lectures. And we have hideouts in some of the classes where there are no seats, there are no chairs and all that. But the story is different today. You know, we did a complete overhaul of the school, and that's what we are doing across the 3 senatorial zones, because we believe that the children are the future, and we must, if we want a state that is economically viable, we need to invest in the future of our children, because when the children are well educated and they go out, they get opportunities, you know, as a result of the education they have gotten. You know, you find people coming back to the state to invest. Some may even find themselves in a position of authority, and they can attract investment. So you can see that it's the value chain it cannot be overemphasized. So you know, so we are putting in so much effort in building the schools, the structures for the students, because you will agree with me that when the school is attractive, when the school is habitable, conducive for learning, the children, you don't need to tell the children, some of these children, to go to school. You know, they are happy to go there because they know that there is a suitable school, a conducive environment for them to learn. In some of the schools, the problem we are even having now, after investing so much in the revamp, the influx of children from private schools is alarming. One of the schools that we did over 540 chairs, the principal called me and was telling me that, Oga, I'm sorry, we don't want His Excellency to come here and find children sitting on the floor. I said, I don't understand what you mean. We just finished building that school and we gave you 540 chairs. So what are you talking about? They said they have over 502 new students.
Wow.
And it's record breaking. You know, so it goes a long way to show you that the average Nigerian child, they are very intelligent. If you even go to the public school, you see children that are very, very intelligent. They just need a push.
That's true.
They just need you to give them the necessary infrastructure. And it's a shame But at this time in history, we are still having children sit on the floor. It's an aberration. So by the grace of God, with the right leadership, we are trying as much as we can to build infrastructure, give them good teachers, because the quality of the students, the quality of the teachers determines the quality of the students. You can't pour from an empty basket, you know. So we are taking our time to work on the infrastructure and also work on the human capital.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. Enough of the pupil and students. What about the tertiary institutions? What are we doing?
Good. You know, it's a complete overhaul of the education system. As I speak to you, by the weekend I'll be off to China to sign the technical partnership between the Ambrose Ali University and the Chinese government university.
Quite applaudable.
Yes, so that we can have student exchange and staff exchange. But we can also improve. China is, I think they are, if I don't say they are number one in terms of tech and technological advancement. I will say, I think you may not argue with me if I say so. So we want to have that handshake, we want to bridge that gap so that our people can also learn and come back to impact on our students. And when we also came on board, we found out that we had 128 students that finished the medical school, but they were not inducted. They were left at home for 4 years.
Okay.
We also had 810 nursing graduates that finished, the nursing degree, and they were at home for 5 years. I would say we can't continue like that as a state. It was a complete overhaul of the tertiary institution. We bridged the gap. We met with the relevant government agencies, and as I speak to you today, over 1,100 of them have been inducted after 5 and 4 years respectively. So aside that, lecture theaters are being built because the tertiary institutions we are building, for instance, because I'll be giving you precise
we want precise examples.
If you go to Ambrose Ali University, we are building with the ESCO, we just approved a month ago 1,500 lecture sitting capacity.
Wow.
And two,
that's applaudable.
Yes, and two 500 lecture theaters. We have also, because we understand the fact that if you want even more certification, more accreditation rather, in courses, if you want to advance as an institution, you need to have the infrastructure on ground so that NUC and co, you can get the necessary approvals. So we understand the fact that infrastructure is very important, and that's why the lecture theatre 1,500 and also two 500 lecture theatres. We are also building 600 hostels capacity for our students as well. If you go to, it will interest you to know that in Edo South, the only state-owned higher institution we have is the Use Polytechnic. Yes. University of Benin is federal.
Federal, of course, yes.
Okada, University, BIU are all private.
Yes.
The only state-owned higher institution is the Hussein Polytechnic. And for 23 years, they still have 8 road.
Oh my.
When we came on board, we said, it can't continue. The governor said, we must change the narrative. And as I speak to you now, the 5 kilometers internal roads will be commissioned by next month.
Wow.
It's within a space of 10 months. So it goes to show you the will of a governor who wants the best for his people. And we also moved to the human capital. We still had lecturers that were receiving 30,000, 40,000. And we said no. The governor said it must stop. We increased the minimum wage. We implemented, first and foremost, the minimum wage.
The 65,000 minimum wage.
Yes. Wow. 70,000 minimum wage was implemented, and they made it 75,000. So you can see that it's a governor that has empathy.
Concern for education.
Exactly. It's the education-loving governor, as we call it. Forget about what you see on social media, people trying to, it's opposition and it's expected. But when it comes to practical governance, when it comes to a leader and a governor who wants the best for his people, you can count on the governor.
All right, sir. You just talked about.
I can go on and on, but I'm just trying to.
We wanted to keep it brief.
I don't know whether we are running out of time here.
I think I have one last question.
I will not, the last one I'm going to tell you. We had lecturers who were owed 5-6 months arrears from 2022. Okay.
No.
Just 2 weeks ago, or just last week, the College of Education, a different College of Education, the staffs that their appointments were terminated without benefits. The governor approved over about 4.6 billion. So,
I feel like clapping for the governor, but no,
you should. Yes, because we need to celebrate our wins.
Yes, of course.
It's not when you see if there's a little forward, you see people shouting. But the practical and the value-driven policies, we need to celebrate it, so that we can encourage the governor to do more. You know, it's not enough for people to just go and see a little thing, you start looking for grammatical errors or whatever. So we need to change our mindset. There need to be mind engineering, as it were, you know. So I think
I have just one last
let me make it just
brief.
If not, we have more.
Of course, a lot in the can.
Do you have any last questions?
Yes, just one last question, Dr. Paddy. All work and no play makes the children do. What are you doing apart from talent discovery?
Okay, in terms of talent discovery, one of the things we are doing now, the approvals we are giving. You know, you see someone having a school that is more or less like a kitchen.
Yes.
In the past, they just give approval. But now, one of the fundamental things we do at the ministry is to ensure that you have, you know, a sizable land for sporting activities.
Okay.
You know, we try to bring back the days where students do competition. You know, we are going to be bringing back the Governor's Cup. We conducted the Governor's Cup. It was done on Children's Day. You know, and the governor rewarded the schools that came out first. You know, Ogbe got a brand new highest bus.
Wow.
Idia College got a brand new highest bus. So you can see that those are, you don't just increase the sporting activities, you also build teamwork among students. And lastly, you make them know that there's a reward, you know, for success. If you put in your best and you come out as standing, you must get a prize. You know, we have given monies to those who scored high, the highest in JAM from the state and all that. So there are so many things we are putting in place as regards the sporting activities. We're also making sure that some of the schools have some of these. We're going to be inculcating the sports area, some of the activities into the curriculum.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Commissioner, for coming on the program Morning Delight.
Thank you.
We're excited that you spent your time here with us.
Commissioner, I have something to say. I think I'm convinced to do my master's in Nigeria.
Please do.
Thank you.
If you go to even
I'll go to Ambrosali.
You can go to Ambrosali. Then on the 23rd of next month, I will also be in Scotland. We are signing the technical partnership between the University of West Scotland and the Edo State University, Yamo.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So the list is endless.
Good one.
Applaudable. Applaudable. I think we have to commend the governor of Edo State, Senator Mokwe. He's done so well. And after investing into education, we're investing into a legacy, a future of those children that they will come and say, oh, during this administration, I got this and I got that, and this is where I am today. Honorable Commissioner, thank you so much for implementing the policies as well. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, now moving on to the next segment, we've heard from our guest. Now moving on to the next segment is the kitchen, which one John always drags with me, but unfortunately I'm on it today.
What do we have today? Let them see.
Yes, I won't let the cat out of the bag before you eat the food.
Welcome to another episode of Quick Cuisine segment of the Morning Delight Show. I am Praise Adia. Today we'll be making a very quick breakfast, and which is what we know as pancakes. This is going to be a very easy and seamless journey. And we start with getting our bowl. Then personal hygiene really matters. You wipe it with your hanky. Place it here. Then you get your spoon, your scoop spoon. You wipe too. Personal hygiene is very important. Then this will be used to scoop our dry ingredients. We start with mixing all our dry ingredients together. We start with our flour. What next? We go with our sugar. Remember, all dry ingredients first. You have to be very careful with how much sugar you add. Now we add our nutmeg. I love it being fresh. I don't like processed. So we get our grater. Remember to always clean. We clean it our hanky. Then we grate just a bit. That's all I use. Then a pinch of salt. After mixing or adding all your ingredients here, you proceed to mix them together. We'll use this for it. We mix all the dry ingredients together properly. Mix all the dry ingredients together properly. Then we create a space in between the bowl, leaving all the dry ingredients aside. And what next we do is we crack our egg. Now the egg will help you get the consistency that you want. Let's mix this together first. How you add your wet ingredient depends on you. I added my eggs first. Now I'll go with my warm water. Warm or room temperature water. Then stir. It's time to fry it. Start eating your pan. You get your bowl of butter. Take one scoop. When your pancake is frying around already on the pan, you get your spatula clean and you take it around. You flip just like this. This is the end result of our pancake. Let's have a taste of it. Okay, a cutleries. Yummy! It's so delicious. You should have a taste. Now you can also try our recipes at home. Thank you for joining us today.
Now to the next guest on the show. I'm so excited because this guest, I think I have kind of a personal relationship, not what you mean when I mean relationship when it comes to music. Yes, he is a guitarist and he is the son of the late legendary Savito Waifo. We have Peter the Rock Isoken, Peter Isoken Waifo Jr. in the studio. But usually it's his profile before we meet him formally.
Peter the Rock Uwaifo Jr., you are welcome to Morning Delight.
Thank you so much. How are you?
The resemblance is there. Like father, like son. Wow.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're looking wonderful.
Of course,
You
you
but
see.
not as dazzling as you are.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay, I have my first question. I've followed Daddy's music. Sorry, I have to always bring him here.
Okay.
Follow Daddy's music. I've always followed you. Mind you, congratulations on that your latest song. That was really cool.
Thank you so much.
Well, the question I have is, why Peter the Rock? Why not just move with Uwaifo Jr., which is a legacy ideas instead?
Okay. You know, the Uwaifo Jr. is what my fans just decide to start calling me. Right from time I was Peter the Rock. You wouldn't have known anything concerning Uwaifo. You know, I've been doing music since 2007.
Wow.
Yes, so I've been there in the game. I've been there as Peter the Rock. So it's lately when I started, you know, let me just say, when I went to Lagos, I got signed to Lagos, then I featured Daddy in one of my songs. So
Yes, that's what that's like.
then everybody started, you know, say, oh, Uwaifo, okay. Then when we just concluded everything is when, you know, we did Daddy's funeral, and the fans just decided to say Uwaifo lives on, Uwaifo Jr. You understand me? Because I played on the stage throughout the burial ceremony. So the fans, everybody just say, Uwaifo Mabu, you know.
Now I want to know. Everybody knows the legendary Victor Uwaifo.
Yeah.
And he's a very, very talented artist. Of course, he's an educationist too.
Exactly.
I want to know from you, this trait, is it in the blood, you starting music? Is it a passion of yours, or you just wanted to continue on your dad's legacy?
There was nothing like Uwaifo Jr. I was just doing my thing, just playing music. I started as an instrumentalist. So under a year, I started, okay, let me start singing, playing. I was originally a gospel artist, so I was not doing anything alive or Uwaifo, whatever.
So it's your own passion?
Yes, it's my own passion. So if you watch me very well, if you are following me, you will know that I still have that touch of a gospel artist. You understand? So, but lately I just decided, okay, let me continue the legacy. I was already a musician before I continued the legacy. You understand? So I was already going for shows. For
your own.
That time, Daddy would just see me, would just call me. I saw the show you went to last week. That was wonderful. He would just call me to the house. I would just sit down. I would say, okay, that show you went to, are you the one that played that guitar? Are you sure? You use your teeth to play. Are you sure? I said, yes. Oh no, it's somebody at the back that was playing it. I said, no, it's me. So he was saying, really?
He was impressed and proud of you. Okay.
So this brings me to my question. You're quite young, and you're more of an international star. Yeah. Outside, yes, your father has his own legacy, like what you said. You also well known internationally. I've seen most of your trips abroad. But how do you really see this entertainment industry embracing you from Edo? Is it challenging?
First of all, it's a wonderful thing to come from Edo. You know, to be, you know, to start my musical career, everything I do. So I'm so proud that I'm coming from Edo, and I think I know I'm passing some challenges, but then I have to give God all the glory. So we have to
keep on going. So that's it.
Okay, so what do you have to say about it? A lot of people want to be like Peter the Rock. A lot of people feel that, thank God you just, with this interview, now people now know that you have your own stance, your own niche,
Yes.
even outside daddy's own.
Yes.
So a lot of people want to do something different. So what you advise to these young stars? Because a lot of people are looking up to you, you know that.
All right. Which advice I will give them, I've not given them before. So the thing is, just be yourself.
Exactly.
You know, in anything you do, just be yourself. Make up your mind. Be determined.
Yes.
Even if you want to look at somebody to create your own whatever, it's not a problem. But the thing is, when you've mentored somebody to have a need for yourself, then be creative out of it.
Yeah.
You understand me? So it's just that me, now the reason why you still seeing me keeping it, just because the legacy I have a lot. When I say a lot, when it comes to Afro, life, you know, even reggae, even I have a lot to keep. But there are those people, they just want that to waifu.
Exactly, the waifu brand.
That's why when I did one of the biggest show last year, December, as a musician, by God's grace, we did my shout out to Ride Entertainment, my record label. They gave me a wonderful concert, one of the biggest as a musician. Then I came up twice to perform. First, I came as Peter the Rock. The second, I came as Uwaifu Junior. So you could tell the difference between these two personalities. Peter the Rock is different from Uwaifu Junior. So my advice to the young artists: be focused, be determined. Over 16 years, 17 years, I've been doing this.
That's a long
so
time.
It's not been yesterday.
Exactly.
No, not yesterday.
So he will definitely do something
so I
for
know
us.
the difference between Peter the Rock and Junior Waifu. Can you give me a display of that?
Okay.
Yes.
I will just make it easier for you. Just go to my YouTube.
No. Do you know the song that actually was that the Jeremy?
Okay.
I don't know. I just love that song. Although Simi actually remixed that one, but can I have a piece of it? I just want to have a feel.
You want to hear Jeremy?
I want to dance to Jeremy.
We want to dance to
how
him.
much will it
We want to move our bodies to him.
You know we have an understanding behind the camera.
No, inside the camera now. Inside the camera now. How much will it to me?
They shouldn't know that.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's just do it small, Abby.
No, gently, we'll just flow.
I want to hear your chorus.
Joromi,
Omi, Jo. Upevat banao,
Joromi,
Upevat banao. Hey, Iburie, Joromi, Aurio. Ah, Joromi. Hey, Kwana Fe, Joromi. Hey, Kwana Fe. Kese, Joromi, Omi. Kisi, Joromi, Omi, Jo.
That was Junior Waifu.
That's.
So Peter the Rock.
All right, okay. You be the one I done there waiting for.
Hey, this is
Not
not
me
this song.
today. I didn't see you from my area. I bless the day that I found you, my baby. I'm nothing without you, cause you make my life beautiful. You've been the one I done been waiting for. Not be today. I didn't
style.
Wow.
Pleasure. It's our pleasure.
Well, that's where we draw the curtain on this segment as regards the second guest. On to the next segment.
Upholstery is a fascinating art form that combines both creativity and craftsmanship to breathe new life into furniture. It involves covering furniture with fabrics or leather, padding it and attaching it securely to create a functional and beautiful piece. It has evolved from basic functional repair to a sophisticated art form that blends style, comfort, and durability.
Upholstery is those people covered furniture chairs, and in that upholstery work we have two types of upholstery. We have the custom upholstery, we have the mobile upholstery. The mobile one is those who cover the motor seats, but where you are now is those covered furniture chairs. So in that furniture chairs, we have very different departments. So we foam the chairs. There will be a man in the machine to sew. The other man will be in table to cut the cloth. After sewing, the other man will be at the side table to cover it up, to make up a chair. Now this place, we foam here. At the time we foam here, so I'll now cut the cloth on this table. After cutting here, I push it to the tailor. The man in the machine to sew. And now the machine here. So we sew them. Now finish sewing. I have to return it back to the former station where the first place we started to get it covered. Then I complete. So it became a chair.
To be known that upholstery is more than just adding fabrics to furniture. It is a blend of craftsmanship, design, and comfort. Whether it's breathing new life into an art piece or customizing something brand new, it is an essential part of creating a space that feels like home.
Let us see what's trending in the entertainment news, both local and foreign entertainment. One of my favorite parts of the show. Let's see entertainment gist for today.
President Bola Tinubu on Independence Day unveiled the newly renovated National Theatre, now known as Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and Creative Art, a project that cost the Bankers Committee 68 billion naira. The president rationalized the remaining of the center after Professor Wole Soyinka, who is described as one of our greatest assets to the world, but described the honor as well-deserved, recalling Soyinka's contribution to nation building, struggle, and freedom. Tinubu recalled the heydays of the National Theatre while commending efforts of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Yemi Cardoso, and Bankers Committee in revamping the national asset. The president appealed to the CBN governor and all the members of the team to put an endowment fund together to keep the asset alive to ensure it does not degenerate again. On the international scene, music superstar Robin Brian Fenty and her partner, rapper Rakim Asrock Mayers, have announced the birth of the third bundle of joy, a baby girl, and the world is celebrating with them. The announcement for the past month have been speculations that Rihanna finally had the baby girl she has always wanted. The news went viral instantly across social media platforms with hundreds of thousands of well wishes, prayers, and congratulatory messages pouring in for the happy family of 5. And now to the top stories, weekly highlights for the week. Other top stories for the week. On a sad note, Perry Benjamin Osenigio Sayenda passed on. 29 September 1936 to 28 September 2025. His father was an agricultural officer and his mother was Princess Ebuse Ewekai, housewife, and Perry signed the school at Immaculate Conception College, Benin City. During the career as a police officer, Osande attended several institutions and underwent several trainings. At the institution he attended included Police College, Ikeja. As a Nigerian police officer who served as Deputy Inspector General, he was the Commissioner of Police of the former Benin State during the Anime saga, which terrorized Nigeria in the 1980s. Under his watch as Commissioner of Police in the now defunct Benin State, Lawrence Anini, the infamous armed robber, was captured and executed. Osando retired as Deputy Inspector General of Police in 1992, and he was appointed by the Yar'Adwa's administration as the chairman of the Police Reforms Committee in 2007 to 2008. He was later appointed chairman of the Police Service Commission in 2008 by Goodluck Jonathan administration, a position he held until 2013. Osando served in several committees set up by the Nigerian federal government to reform the police force. Edo State government approves revised supplementary budget of 799 billion for 2025. The Edo State Executive Council has approved the revised supplementary budget of 799,820 billion for the 2025 fiscal year, up for the initial 675,222 billion, representing an increase of approximately 125 billion or 18%. The approval followed an emergency executive meeting presided over by the chairman in council and the governor of the state, Senator Mande Okwebolo. The Commissioner for Finance, Imalo Okwebo, explained the rationale behind the adjustment and emphasized the government's commitment to infrastructural development. He further said the increment in the budget is about 125 billion, which signifies about 18% of the previous budget. Clearly, it shows that the government is concerned about infrastructural development and making Edo people happy, because they've done a 254 kilometers of roads across the state and many more infrastructure works are going. According to the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Communication, Paulo Hombami, the revised budget is expected to be forwarded to the Edo State House of Assembly for legislative consideration and passage. Sport enthusiast, as usual, you ain't left out.
Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has become the first Nigerian to score 10 goals in the UEFA Champions League. The 26-year-old reached the milestone after scoring the only goal in Galatasaray 1-0 win over Liverpool at the Rams Park Stadium on Tuesday. Osimhen scored a penalty kick down the middle with Alisson Becker diving the wrong way in the 16 minutes of the game. The goal took him past Nigerian former footballer Obafemi Martins, who scored 9 goals in the competition, excluding qualifying matches. He also became the first Nigerian to score in 3 different clubs in the UEFA Champions League. He scored his first Champions League goal at Lille and added 2 more goals during his time at Napoli before reaching double figures with Galatasaray. He became the first African to win the Serie A Golden Boot after scoring 26 goals for Napoli in the 2022-2023 season. In the 2023, he was named CAF African Footballer of the Year, the first Nigerian to claim the prize since Kanu Nwankwo in 1999. Osimhen's remarkable achievement have not only cemented his place in the history of Nigerian football, but has also elevated his status on the international stage. Here are some of the results of the Champions League match played Tuesday. In another development, FIFA Disciplinary Committee has sanctioned the South African Football Association, SAFA, for feeding an ineligible player during the 2026 FIFA World Cup preliminary qualifiers between South Africa and Lesotho. According to FIFA, SAFA's action breached Article 19 of the FIFA's Disciplinary Code and Article 14 of the FIFA World Cup 2026 preliminary competition regulations. As a result, the match has been fortified in favor of Lesotho with a 3-0 scoreline awarded. That's it for Sport Rail.
All right, on that sporting note, we've come to the end of another exciting edition of Morning Delight for this week. I hope you had a nice time watching the show today from all our segments and of course to our special interviews on the program today. Don't forget to join us on all our social media platforms. Till we see you same time, same station next week. But Pearl, do you have our last words?
Exactly. I have a parting word. I will tell you Morning Delight repeats every Friday 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on NTA Benin, Channel 7. Or you can catch us while you're on the run, while you're on the go, while you're in the office, on your phone or your YouTube, NTA Benin, and you'll get Morning Delight there. All of the highlights and, as usual, everything pertaining the show. Thank you so much for joining us. I have to tell you this, it will always get better and never worse. And happy 65th Independence Day to all Nigerians and Adolite. From all of us here, we say,
have a great weekend. Bye.
Where is Eco Best? Eco Best. I am